selection was better.
So looking at the season total, this will be their 17th win.
And talk about putting pressure on your opponent. Tonight's win will move their record to 2-0 in the season series with 2 left to be played against the Pacers.
And one of the key components to this victory, if Halliburton, and that one comes up a bit short. Here's Reed, and got it! Another basket!
My goodness.
It was, I think, G, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy on the road, but they didn't have too many problems with that tonight.
And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. See you next time.
Okay, then. That's how we stand on business.
Wins pay the bills, baby. Get ready to rumble, young blood.
You know what? Probably Sweet. Good working.
Yeah,
The other team's already worried about stopping you, MP.
Coming right up, the Lakers take it on the Raptors. For the Los Angeles Lakers, it's been a disappointing first half of the season. Can they turn things around, starting with a win tonight? Raptors, Lakers, and tip-off coming. Welcome all. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports. We've got some NBA action coming up for you. Here with the greats, Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill. Now that we're into November, let's see how the Eastern Conference standings are shaking out. You take a look at the Raptors. They're sitting at the top of their conference right now with the #1 record.
Well, for the Raptors, you have to really give it to them. I mean, they are backing up all the preseason hype. They've been outstanding early.
And you want to talk about hitting the ground running? They've done exactly this. And you got to give a lot of credit to them.
What a jam! Incredible thunder finish!
I haven't seen anything like that in a minute.
Wow!
Serving up some holiday basketball for you fans out there. Happy Thanksgiving Eve, everyone.
Yeah, happy Thanksgiving Eve to you as well, my partner. I mean, there's just something special about watching basketball during the holiday season. Hey, and we're in for a treat.
Here's Reed. And the layup falls. Reed's got his second basket.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
To the inside, from down low. Pass to connect. Rebound, Toronto. They're really clicking as a unit. Tonight, looking for their 11th straight win.
You can feel the energy in the air around this team. They know they are on a roll, and they are committed to keeping it going as long as they can.
Dick with a miss. And here's Doncic. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. 4-point game. They're coming off that loss against Portland.
Yeah, they made a lot of plays, and they were in it until the end. Just couldn't do enough to get the win.
And that is why coaches preach about the details. The margins in this league are razor thin.
And out of bounds, the Lakers will take it. And here are the new power rankings. Only the first month of the season, but a chance to check out some early returns. Taking a look at the 76ers, they're building some momentum right now and aiming for a spot in the top 5.
Checking out Toronto, they're one of the top teams because they just play the game the right way. That's what's been clear early on.
Here's Connect. Barnes with the rebound.
And he's usually able to score on that type of defense rather easily. Surprising to see him come away empty.
And again, Toronto, no good. The Lakers have gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. Well, Richard, he's the Iron Man of the NBA right now. Mikal Bridges takes pride in being available on a nightly basis.
We've all heard it before. The best ability is availability. And Bridges does whatever it takes to not miss games. More teams need to take this mindset.
And Darko Rajakovic has called a timeout. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. Walter, he's checked in for Quickly. Richardson's checked in for the Lakers. Reed against Richardson. Outside Reed. Banked it in off the glass. Reed's got 6 points. Here's Doncic. He had a 36-point outing in their last game against Portland.
Putting others before himself, racking up assists. Hey, I wished I played with more guys like him.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, Jay, in the last matchup against the Pacers, delivered quite a performance. He dropped 50 points, and he was very efficient from the field. His numbers from that game jump off the stat sheet. He was just superb. Guys, let's see if he can do it again.
Thanks, Allie. Absolutely. He was a one-man show in that one, Grant.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same mentality tonight.
And I'll be interested to see if the opposition looks to double him, because this should open up opportunities for his teammates to get going.
And they're just not willing to give the ball handlers any breathing room.
Now here's Doncic. Tight defense on him. There's the three. And it's Toronto with a rebound. Fresh off a win against the Pacers.
Oh my, talk about mental toughness. The crowd was roaring against them, but they were able to focus and finish the task at hand.
And the mental game you talk about, a lot comes down to coaching, having your players focused.
5 to shoot. The 3 from Barnes connects from downtown.
This team relies on Barnes to drill threes, just stretching out the floor.
And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. They trail by 6. This game against Toronto is the first time they've met this year. Now here's Doncic. He's got 5 to end the run. Drops in the 3. Doncic has gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
He got right into the flow of this game, hitting 5 of his first 7 shots.
Lakers trail by 5. Pass to Mamukelashvili. Oh, he goes up high for the two-handed slam.
He gives up a bit of size at the center position, but his leaping ability, well, let's just say that makes up for it.
Toronto shooting their first free throws tonight.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
That one's off. So both teams making some changes here. And he sinks the second. We've got 22 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Pass to Reed. Grant outside. Up top, Reed. Outside for Grant. Back to Reed. Off with the layup. And here's Griffin outside. And that's not going to go. Misses at the buzzer. And so the first quarter is in the books. It's the wrap. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Raptors.
Well, they're off to a good start getting it inside and scoring at close range. Solid fundamentals so far in this one.
And from the jump, they've also clearly been focused on running effective plays here tonight. And there's been a lot of high-quality distribution from them on the floor.
Book night out there with Walter. Then it's Jeremy Grant, and it's Caffey in at the center position, locking down the middle. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. Quickly is checked in for Toronto. And the Lakers also making a change. Sohan's checked in for Eubanks. And the Lakers with possession here. 4-point game. James inside, guarded by Quickly. 4 on the clock. Here's Griffin. That falls. Nice feed that time from James.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring, able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
Here's Reed. A slam dunk by Reed.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here. James deciding where to go with it. Pass to Richardson. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. All right, I don't want to make you feel too old here, RJ, but you did get drafted back in 2001. What's the biggest change to the game, you think?
Oh, I think without a doubt the physicality and the 3-ball. Teams are not as physical, and they shoot a lot more threes. When I came in, they were barely shooting them. Now that's all that matters.
Out to James. Back to Sohan. Pass to Bridges. Shoots over Walter. The Lakers with another miss.
And even with the miss, that's a high percentage shot for him.
Reed, soft touch off the glass. Reed's got 4 points in the quarter.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone until someone stops him. Just let him roll.
Bridges passes to Sohan. That three's off the mark. Toronto leading by 5. Reed with it. Picked up by James. The double clutch. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Yeah, and you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
Toronto shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. Some changes for Los Angeles. Connect comes in for Griffin. And Doncic has subbed in for James. Lakers trail by 7. And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. Pass to Sohan. Inside. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
This is why you put the ball in his hands. An accurate pass hitting a moving target.
Here's Reed. A slam dunk by Reed.
And this kind of sick slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they play and a confidence they're not afraid to show. And that replay courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Bridges outside. This one for 3. Quickly with a rebound.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a 3-point play. That's on Mikal Bridges. Toronto shooting their 5th free throw of the game here. Walter, he's checked in for Grant. Griffin, he's checked in for Los Angeles. James comes in for Mikal Bridges.
Shooting 1.
Richard, over the past few decades, we've seen bench reactions get bigger in the NBA. How much fun is that?
It's so much fun, but I think it also coincides with the league getting younger and younger and younger. So you have these young kids in there that are just there to have some fun and compete.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball.
Oh!
Wow.
A big finish right there!
What a finish.
Wow.
Woo! Through the legs. We're going to be seeing replays of that for a while.
Hey, that's the kind of finish we usually see at All-Star Weekend. James passes to Griffin. Here's Sohan. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. That one on Barnes. Los Angeles shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. And some changes here for the Lakers. Mamukelashvili's checked in for Griffin. And Mikal Bridges subbed in for James.
Getting themselves to the line this quarter is a good way to get their offense rolling.
Lakers trail by 11. And here's Connect outside. He hits that one. 2 for 5 now.
Slow reaction from the D, and it cost them 3.
Here's Reed. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Reed's got 26 points.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
Bridges feeling it out a little bit. Pass to Mamukelashvili. Here's Connect. Back to Doncic. There's the triple. Mobo with the rebound. Mobo's got 5 rebounds tonight. And here's Reed. Now Grady Dick quickly outside. Reed in the post. Guarded by Doncic. Reed can't hit. And here's Sohan. The shot is good. Doncic making the play. Doncic has got his third assist of the night. Gets it off. And no good. And so it's the Toronto Raptors up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. Their key to consistency has been their dominance in the paint. They've been the more physical team. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere.
In the Eastern Conference, Jay.
We've turned into a league dominated by wings. You need guys like him, players who can take over, score from all 3 levels, and guard 1 through 5.
First of all, get this to you little thick Ablin doodle blaglada. 1 through 4, no small 4 could ever check me. You got it?
You're right. You're right.
And returning our attention to this game, a solid first half for the Toronto Raptors.
They're really hitting the boards.
Thanks for joining us. Time to head back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast. Thus far, we're halfway through the game. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for Los Angeles. Trailing by 8. Now they've got the Bulls ahead of them next in Chicago. That'll be their second of 3 games total on this road trip. And so in the game for the Lakers, Mikal Bridges is out there with Luka Doncic. Then it's Connect. Then it's Jeremy Sohan. And it's Mamukelashvili in at the 5 spot. Pass to Mobo. Back to Reed. And the shot goes in. Reed's got 28 points for the game.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Lakers trail by 7. Here's Connect. Reed defending. Now here's Sohan. And here's Doncic outside. Mobo with the rebound. Mobo's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
And they just continue to dominate the boards. They have no answer defensively inside.
And if you're just joining us, we've played just over a minute here in the third. Doncic with it. 11 points in the game. Here's Connect. Pass to Doncic. 6 on the shot clock. In the paint, Luka!
And their offense tonight is Luka, Luka, and more Luka. When he's on, it's an opponent's worst nightmare.
Lakers trail by 7. Here's Connect. Takes a 3. Oh, and Reed with a block. The finish! A slam dunk by Reed.
And this kind of sick slam is just one. One of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they played and a confidence they're not afraid to show. And there's the screen. And here's Doncic outside. Mobo with the rebound. Toronto leading by 9. Down low. Here's Reed. And it's Connect with a rebound. For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. Well, Dalton Connect had a late growth spurt during college, and it really helped his game, Grant.
He really did. I mean, B.A., he started college as a 6'3" guard, but grew 3 inches during his first 2 seasons and added some muscles. Now at 6'6", he can play confidently out there on the wing.
And now let's turn to the 2K leaderboard for a look at the squads that have the most points in transition over the past 10 games. Number 1, the Raptors.
Let's see if they'll be able to keep scoring at this rate throughout this season. Over the last 10 games, their ability to score in transition has been special.
Reed, good.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
Lakers trail by 11. Here's Doncic. Oh, not wasting any time and taking the shot and hitting it. Doncic has got 7 points here in the quarter.
Yeah, this period, they're letting him go to work, and it's paying off.
Kicks it out to Barnes. Back to Reed. Outside Barnes. Right side Reed. Shot clock at 5. The Raptors need to get off a shot. Reed to screen on Doncic. And it's quickly with a miss. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range. Doncic on the take. Rebound Toronto.
Working smarter, not harder. He anticipates where the ball is going and beats the bigger guy to it.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Every team needs those veterans to show how to be a pro, to build chemistry, and teach the youngsters how to play the right way. Raptors coach Darko Rajakovic said there's just more accountability when it's coming from another player, so I empower guys to communicate, talk, and to be on the same page. Brian, it helps.
Has to. Thanks, Allie. Good stuff there. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Quickly against Doncic. Off target from three-point range. Here's Reed. Oh, yes!
Whoa.
Throw it down!
Oh!
Ooh, finishes with style! A double clutch jam!
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Yeah, not just an impressive showing on offense, but on defense as well, executing their game plan perfectly. Well, his shooting is unfortunately not helping things, and his lackluster accuracy is probably the thing that's keeping them behind.
And they've been pretty meticulous.
And they've stopped the action here. They're using their coach's challenge to see if they can get this foul overturned.
People will...
is confirmed.
The NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
James outside. The Lakers with another miss.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
A slam dunk by Reed.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
They've had great execution, and what stands out is that they're just taking what the defense gives them, not forcing anything.
For three, James hits the trifecta.
Yeah, Bridges has a good eye for spotting those openings, and he can make timely passes.
And there it is for him. Reed's got 44.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
And so it's the Toronto Raptors up 14 as we wrap up the quarter. Boy, they've been playing at a fast pace, beating the defense in transition and adding to that big lead. Back to the game after this break. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
You've got to admire the vision just as much as the...
Changes for Los Angeles. Mamukelashvili's checked in for Richardson. Bridges comes in for Griffin. And Luka Doncic subbed in for James. Toronto leading by 20. They've got Scotty Barnes. Emmanuel Quickley is out there with Grady Dick. And it's Reed in at the 3, the small forward. That's the 5 out there for the Raptors. Ooh, lands soft on the front of the rim and drops in. Reed's got 46. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth now. Can they get it? Rebound Toronto. Mobo's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Reed finds quickly. Back to Reed. A slam dunk by Reed.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Right about that. Seems like they haven't missed.
Pass to connect. And they call an illegal screen here.
And that's only his first turnover of the game. And considering how far we are into the game, you can live with that.
So Toronto going with almost an entirely new group here. And it's Toronto's ball. They've got a 12-2 run in progress. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. And the league has made it clear, Graham, it sees streaming at the forefront of basketball viewing going forward.
Well, B.A., it's a no-brainer. The internet is the future, after all, and streaming opens a lot more options for engaging with fans while they watch.
Sochan outside. Pass to connect. Wide open. It's good.
The defense got crossed up, and Bridges takes advantage with that pass.
Now here's Reed. Tightly guarded. Count it. Good. Reed's got 7 points for the quarter.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
Back to Doncic.
Walter. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
.144 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Sochan kicks it to Doncic. Fires for 3. Bouknight with a rebound.
And as long as he keeps missing from deep, the D will keep letting him fire away. He's just off from range right now.
Reed passes to Huerter. Three-pointer. Pure from three-point range. Huerter's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Raptors.
They were the more accurate club. And in the end...
That was unbelievable!
Wow.
Now that is a... finish for the ages.
Pass to Mamukelashvili. Now Bridges. And here's Doncic outside. Sinks it from distance.
Encouraging to see Doncic sink the 3. Needs to keep doing this now.
Here's Walter. Outside Reed. And again.
Never in the history of the franchise have we seen a game like this. He's putting on a remarkable performance.
It's their all-time single-game scoring record. Their fans will be reliving this game for a long time.
Few guys distribute better than Doncic. He's got good instincts for when and where to send the ball.
It's Reed with a drive. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play.
At the line for your Raptors.
That one misses for Reed.
And what a moment it is for him and this fan base. Setting the scoring record for a game, he deserves to soak it all in.
So many great players have donned this jersey, but yet it's his name at the top of the list. And so it's the Lakers with it. Doncic passes to Mamukelashvili. Bridges outside. With the teardrop. Bouknight with a rebound. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Here's Connect. So it's the Raptors winning this one easily. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
They didn't. Just a tremendous team effort. Once they had that big lead, they were not going to let the visitors back into the game.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Grant Hill, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.
Okay then, that's how we stand on business.
Son, you win so many games, I'm running out of things to say. It's game time, MP. You ready to put that work in?
We know MP came ready to play.
Well, I went and saw Mary in concession. She gave me some popcorn.
Have him feel a little more chill around the house.
Yeah, I remember how my dog was at that stage.
Yeah.
Jen's saying she's having second thoughts, that the talking points don't align with her core values.
Too player-centric?
Yeah, exactly. They don't feature any team-specific moments.
Do you think Jen was clear about the target for that?
The subject line of the email was teams we team up with. What's there to be unclear about?
Hey, did you see the dog park over there? I did. It reminds me. Where did you find it?
So I'm thinking about letting the kids plan the next vacation.
Plan how?
Pick 3 destinations and then pick from the best one.
Risky.